Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Lansing Ignite, a football manager story. Today, we're getting ready for Game 17. We got to criticize Nathan Lewis here. Get out first. Training is poor. All right, take a look at the competitions. As I mentioned, Game 17 coming up today. And right now, we're sort of stuck in 5th place, but that's okay because the competition is really turning out to be a 5-horse race. We've separated ourselves from the rest of the league. We're now 10 points up on Tucson and the bottom 5 in the league. But we're only 7 points away from Richmond in 1st place in the league. So we're much closer to the top of the league than we are to even the 6th place team. So even though we're in 5th right now, we're still in striking distance of a regular season championship, you could say, but at minimum, we're in striking distance of the playoffs. We're still 3 points back of TFC 2, 4 points back from Madison, etc., etc. Is there anything else to talk about? I mean, we've gone through a lot of stuff in the past couple of episodes. We still have financial problems. Take a look at the finances. The finances are dwindling way faster than I thought they would. I mean, we're down to $21,000. I thought this money would last for 2 or 3 months, and it looks like it's barely going to last 1 month. Now, we haven't played any home games yet, so hopefully that will change once we reach a home game. But, you know, we've looked at the numbers, and even with home games, the amount of money we're bringing in does not equal the amount of money we're sending out. It only sort of balances the scales a little bit, you know, certainly more than having no home games. So we're still in trouble there financially. I am looking to make a couple of more moves in terms of selling some players. We're kind of limited in options in who we can sell and how many players we can sell, because we're coming to the end of our contracts, and anytime a player is out of contract, or not out of contract, but within 6 months of being out of contract, if you put him on transfer listed, there's a good chance that somebody's just going to come in and sign him for free for next year rather than trying to pay you for the pleasure of signing him for the next 6 months, right? So we got to do it carefully. We might have to sell some guys that we have under contract for next year, even though, you know, I don't really want to do that, but those might be the only guys available for us to sell at a profit. So that is that. Today we'll get to the matches. We are facing Forward Madison again. We've played them twice. I believe we beat them twice. Let's take a look at the old schedule here. Let's see. Madison, we beat them 1-0 back in March. And then we beat them 3-1 in May. Okay, so match preview time. Wait a minute. Before we do that, we got some other games going on this week. Chattanooga, Greenville, Tucson, North Texas, Tormenta, Orlando City, and then the big one. Big TFC 2 versus Richmond. 1st place versus 4th place. Now, our game today is also pretty big. 3rd against 5th. That could, you know, if TFC loses and we win, we're looking good. Even if we win and TFC wins, that still brings us 1 point within Madison. So today is a big day. It's a big week to determine that, 5th spot, or 4th spot, I guess, is what we're all fighting for. Nobody's fighting for 5th. We're fighting to stay out of 5th place. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, match preview. That's what I'm talking about. It's been a hectic day. It's right after work, trying to record an episode. Let's go. All right. Madison 6-4. Home favorites. Both teams in strong form. They've got 4 wins and a loss in their last 5. We got 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in our last 5. But we do have the upper hand. We have won the last 2, as I pointed out. They've got 1 suspended player, J.C. Banks, 29-year-old midfielder of some sort, either on the wing or down the center. He's okay. He's all right. What's his career stats looking like? 15 starts, 2 goals, 1 assist. So he's been a player for them, that's for sure. Been a contributor, so that's good for him to be out. Daryl Shore, Our man, I'm sure we've looked at him before. He's a very good coach for this level. Great attacking, discipline, great judge of players. He could be a technical director. He's got a lot of options open to him. He's been 2 head coaching jobs. Okay, interesting. Can we look at that? RSL goalkeeper coach. Interesting. Fort Lauderdale head coach and a coach at Chicago. So this guy's got quite the reputation to be coaching at Madison. Let's see. We are at Brees Stevens Field, as we probably just saw. 3,800 tickets sold out of 500. So that's pretty good crowd. That is a nice crowd up there in Madison. I wish we could get those kind of numbers. If we could reach those numbers, we'd be sitting pretty, honestly. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else to look at here, so let's go. Submit the team. Big news on the Lansing soccer front. New team announced their name, their logos, their colors, all that. Lansing Common Soccer Club. It's an interesting name. I kind of like it. We'll get more into that as the game goes on, but I am happy with it. I bought my season tickets already, all that stuff. So here we go. We're sticking with the 4-4-2. Cleveland in goal, Moon, Williams, Stoneman, Quafic. Same lineup as last game. Hollingsworth, Perez, Gomez, Rafa, Bruce, and Pato up front. Look at this. Dane St. Clair, we pointed him out last time. Canadian superstar, Canadian youth prospect, I should say. Not played terrific, but not terrible. 25 concessions in 19 appearances. 6.7 rating. It's okay. Tobin, team captain, central defense, 18 starts, 1 assist. Bonilla, 6 assists from the fullback position. Schneider, 4 assists. So it looks like they're sending their fullbacks forward for sure. Nunez, 5 goals, 2 assists. Paulo Jr., highest rated, most assists, 7 assists. This team has a lot of assists. He also has 5 goals. That's pretty good. Diaz, 4 assists, 3 goals. Wow. Leonard in the midfield, only 1 goal, thankfully. 2 goals. This is a high-scoring team. Mason Toy, 11 goals. Wow. This team has really turned it on. We gotta watch out. We gotta watch everybody on the team, basically. Yikes. Moving to playoff place with a win. I expect nothing less. Nobody cares. They just hate my pregame team talks. I don't know what it is. All right. We got to close down on everybody, right? I mean, they're all, if not all talented, they're all effective. Whatever it is, whatever's in the water up there in Madison, they're performing tremendously well. All right. Let's go. Kickoff. Boys. Here we are. Nice looking stadium in the middle of town. There's a big office complex over there. Lansing Ignite, of course, in the orange. Starting it off. We need this victory, boys. We need it. Gotta have it. Cleveland. All right, it's a long opening highlight. Quafic's going to belt it. Bruce gathers it in, the target man. Okay, let's keep moving it. Their defense looks pretty solid right now. Get it out to the wing. Hollingsworth. Okay, he sends it in quick. Tries to get it to Rafa on the back post. Can't do it. Madison's going to start a counterattack, perhaps, with Mason Toy. Yep, here it goes. Diaz getting forward. Big tackle from Stoneman. Cleveland ready to go. Is that? Yep, that was Stoneman. Who else would it be? He's our rock on defense. No pun intended. Williams. All right, this is the longest opening highlight ever. It's a full minute. Pato heads it on. Bruce cannot get by the last line of defense, but Pato recovers. Back to Bruce. There's a foul. Get out of here. Perez will take the penalty. Full minute highlight ends in a penalty. Wow, what an opening sequence. And here we go. Perez sends it in calmly, easily. Gets his 7th goal of the season from the midfielder. You know, he just does what he does, man. He scores penalties. I mean, he's got a few others other than penalties. We saw last game he knocked in a banger, so it's not all penalties. But, you know, we earmarked him early in the season as a potential goal scorer, and he's come through. All right, here we go. Lansing Ignite trying to start another attack 3 minutes in. Stoneman send one's downfield. Hollingsworth open. He's got some space. One man to beat. Sends it forward. Gets it back. Wow, a little bit of interesting clearance from Madison. Rafa holds it in on the far side. He sends it back post Hollingsworth. Bruce! Oh, man. Just over the net. We're struggling to get our second goals in these games, but right now we're putting all the pressure in the world on Madison. Pato with the header. There it is. Nick Moon from the fullback position sends in the cross. Pato there with that header ability. His 8th goal of the season. So we've got some goal scorers of our own. We might not have a double-digit goal scorer yet, but we got a couple of guys with some pretty high tallies. That is just a great cross. Great little move from Pato to get in position to score that. Outstanding. Here we go again. 10 minutes in. Another highlight. Hollingsworth on the corner. He sends it in. Headed out. Pato is everywhere this game. Bruce. Wow, St. Clair had to knock that one aside or that was going in. Bruce with a rocket shot. Here we go. Rafa on the far side taking the corner. Lots of Lansing Ignite fans in the crowd. Quafic can't get his head on it, but Perez is going to chase it down. Still only 11 minutes gone in the game. Madison's going to have to do something different or they're going to get run out of their own building. Let's see what happens. St. Clair, what are you doing? He almost loses that to Bruce. Wow, that would have been a heck of a third goal. I would have taken that for sure. I wonder if St. Clair is like not match sharp or something. Like he's looking pretty shaky back there. Oh boy, Mason Toy. He's a big player. What a goal. What a goal for Mason Toy. Perfect shot. I mean, that was like 35 yards out. From one end, they narrowly avoid disaster. And the other end, they get a miracle shot right from the top of the semicircle. Oof. Corner. That's like nearly an unstoppable shot. So there we go. After 12 minutes, we got 3 goals. What has happened? What has happened to our 1-0 games? Quafic sends it forward to Pato. He heads it to Rafa. Rafa looking, diving inside. He drops it back to Perez. Going to be a little bit more patient. Gomez and Perez playing back and forth. Let's go, boys. Yep, get it out wide. Hollingsworth. Nope, not a great pass. Let's see if St. Clair can make things interesting again. He cannot. Gets it to Nunez. He's got some space. Okay, Cleveland with a stop there. It's a little nervy there with those long shots. Here we go, another corner. Still only 14 minutes down. Lansing. Hollingsworth takes it. Sends it in for Quafic with the header just wide. Okay, boys. You know, we're gonna make some changes. I'm gonna lower the tempo a little bit and stop working the ball in the box. See what that does early in the half rather than in the second half. All right, here we go. See if we can get a little bit more control of the game here. Moon throws it into Bruce near side. Hollingsworth has it now. He drops it back to Perez. Perez back out wide to Hollingsworth. Nick Moon on the run. Perez hits him wide side, wide open. He sends the cross in. Pato heads it down to Bruce. St. Clair with the stop. That was a terrific sequence right there. Strikers and fullbacks working together. Just couldn't get the goal. Here's Rafa. Sends in another corner. It's headed out, but not terrifically far. We're going to restart the attack, and it ends right there. Mason Toy is controlling the game. Okay, here's a highlight for Madison. Terrible turnover. Gomez gets it forward to Bruce. Bruce behind the defense. Bruce sends it wide. Oh, my man. What happened to the guy who was scoring all those goals? He has missed several attempts here. All right, here we go. Still 24 minutes down. Williams playing around with it on the far sideline. Turns it over to Toy. Did not like that at all. Here's Madison going to start an attack. 24 minutes. They don't like our pressure. They keep lumping it downfield, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Williams returns the favor. Perez intercepts at midfield. Bruce has it. Get it forward. Pato on the run behind the defense. He squeezes between two defenders. Gets off a shot, but St. Clair is there again. After giving up 2 early goals, St. Clair has been on point. Another corner. Rafa sends it in again. Not sure what that was. Not a foul, just everybody missed the ball. Here's Madison taking a free kick, sending it in. Mason Toy. Big athletic kid. Luckily, he doesn't get that one on target. That was a nice header. He had that salmon swimming upstream form. 37 minutes. This is the never-ending half. Nothing but highlights after highlights. Another near turnover at midfield, but Williams boots it forward. Pato gets behind the defense a little bit. Drops it back to Gomez with the shot. Gomez, far corner. The X-Man scores. Haven't heard a lot from him in the second half of the season, but he's still a pretty decent player. Pato, double covered, drops it back to him. Just a slippery shot. Far post. What did we drink on the way down here? I mean, this is like crazy. 9 shots, 6 on target, 3 goals. Doing pretty well. Here's another highlight. 44 minutes, 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Perez avoids an aggressive tackle from Paulo Jr. Lansing's going to retain the ball. Stoneman sends it forward. Not a great pass, but Williams recovers. Gomez again avoids a turnover. Rafa has it. Can Rafa beat his man one-on-one? Nope. Perez heads it up to Bruce, to Pato. Pato takes a shot. I don't know about that. Or was that Bruce who took the shot? Anyway, they could have waited a half second. They had Rafa on a run. If they'd have passed it forward instead of shooting it, could have had Rafa in on goal. But anyway, regardless, 3-1. Lansing Ignite at half. We're looking pretty good. They do have a lot of shots. I mean, it's not that far off. 9 shots, 5 on target for Madison, but only 1 goal. Whereas we have 10 shots, 6 on target, and 3 goals. So I guess we've just been a little bit more proficient in terms of finishing. Let's take a look at our tactics. Bruce has not played well. He's been in position, but just hasn't done it. Hasn't gotten it done. I don't know. We'll leave him in. He's got a yellow card and everything. 6.5 rating, yellow card. Should we bring in Elma? I mean, he can't be target man, obviously. He can be poacher. Pato can be target man. I mean, Pato's got the heading to be a target man. There's no doubt about it. Even though his heading has gone down in recent days. It was 14 at the beginning of the season. That's not a good sign. Look at all those downward sloping arrows. Got to do something about that. But regardless, he's got a goal. He's got an 8.0 rating, so we'll leave him in there, I guess. If we have to, we'll leave our top goal scorer in the game. All right, dressing room. Pep talk. Let's be calm. Very pleased. Keep it going. All right, so Rafa is complacent. Keep an eye on that. Probably should have yelled at him, but, don't like to single guys out. All right, here we go. 45 minutes. Let's see if we can have another exciting adventure like the first half was. That was one of the craziest halves of the season, for sure. Going to start off with another long highlight. Big turnover. Pato has it. Going to drop it back to Williams. Going to end the highlight. Okay, that's fine. Much more usual type of highlight. Uh-oh, here we go. Madison with a corner near side. Paulo Jr. sends it in. Good clearance from Stoneman. Stoneman on the ball. Pretty sure we're going to re-sign him before the end of the season. Stoneman's just too solid a player. All right, Cleveland to Stoneman. 53 minutes, so time is moving a little bit better. And 4 tries to win the header but cannot. Loses it at midfield. Madison on the attack now. Looks like Michaud is in the game. He's got a yellow card. Bonilla. Is it Bonilla or Bonilla? Pretty sure it's Bonilla. And 4 getting forward. I mean, I think that counts as a steal. He is behind the defense. He's got Pato in front of goal. He lofts it for Pato. Heads it down for Rafa, who cannot score. But that was a great play from Pato. I didn't like that cross. I think the cross could have been a little lower. Anyway, here we go. Speaking of crosses, Nick Moon tries to get it to Rafa. Cannot get it there. Cox on the run for Madison. 3 defenders back. No one's taking Cox, though. Please tackle him. Okay. I don't like how our defenders were spread out there. They were focusing on Toy, which I guess is reasonable, but they just let the man with the ball slide straight to the goalkeeper. There's Paolo Jr. sending one in. Nick Moon heads it out in 4. Johnny on the spot. Bombs it downfield. We'll take that. No problem. All right. Opposition instructions. They brought in a couple of new guys. Well, they brought in one new guy, and it's that man, Jamel Cox. He ran straight through us. All right, 65 minutes. Cleveland to Stoneman. Is he going to hoof it? That's what he likes to do, and that's what he does. Tries to get it to in 4. Cannot. Nick Moon gets up there. If he had a little more height on that, he could have had 2 strikers on the run. There's that man again, getting forward. Big tackle. Mason Toy in front of goal. Scores. Okay, Lansing Ignite. Okay, 3-2 now, 66 minutes. Madison making it interesting. Mason Toy with another goal, 13th of the season. Here we go, another highlight right away. Nick Moon drops it to Perez. Hollingsworth. Okay, what are we doing here? Stoneman, what are you doing? We're supposed to be playing it slow. Is he like playing defender or something? Michaud sends it forward. Paolo Jr. on the run behind the defense. He scores. No! Boys, what has happened? We went from being in control to having them tie it up and have all the momentum. Just because our central defenders keep lumping it forward. Paolo Jr. just beats the goalkeeper one-on-one. Let's see, sub. Stoneman is playing a stopper, but that doesn't mean he should lump it. All right. Let's give a team talk. Demand more. All right, here we go. Throw in Madison, 3-3. Michaud, Diaz, Mason Toy to Cox. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's get another steal and counterattack. Let's go. Paolo Jr. Past one defender. Cox in on defense. Shoots it wide. Okay, what are we doing here? Cleveland. They are definitely pressing up on us. Williams. Oh, terrible turnover. All right, we got to do something with this formation. There's something missing. Nice turnover from Hollingsworth. Nick Moon sends it to in 4. 4 loses it. Okay, gets it to Williams, who sends it straight back. Pato heads it on for in 4 around one defender. Takes a wild shot. This might seem bad, but I kind of want to take in 4 out. Tactics. I mean, do I not really? Our options are limited. We could go a little bit. You know, I don't really want to go back to that. Could move Pato up to advance forward. We could stop playing out of defense. Okay. Yeah, we're still playing a pretty high line. Might want to dump that back a little bit. No. Yeah, so we'll do that. No more offside trap. Okay. Alright, we're making changes. I don't like making changes. We're doing it 80 minutes in. Here we go, Madison. Paulo Jr. sends it in. Gomez, okay, sort of clears it to Rafa. Gets it to Pato's. Got plenty of space down the near side. There are no defenders. They're starting to close in. Pato waiting for relief. Fights with Leonard. Takes a shot. Nope. Had to wait for M4 to get downfield. St. Clair tries to start it the other way. Hollingsworth is there. Hollingsworth playing around with it. Stoneman gets it forward. Okay, again, Stoneman just sort of chucking it. And then he gets out of position. Lets Mason Toy in on goal. He scores. What are we doing? What is happening? We have just fallen apart in this second half. I don't even want to see that. Ridiculous. Every time it's Stoneman chucking it forward to nobody and losing the ball in possession. Here we go. Hollingsworth gets it forward and 4 on the run. He's got Pato. He loses it. Michaud. Okay. Okay. Come on, boys. Show me something. Hollingsworth showing some grit. Drops it to Perez. He sends it in. Rafa. Around one man. He cannot get past St. Clair. What? St. Clair has just turned into the Berlin Wall. What's happening? Rafa sends one in. Can't get it to Stoneman. He can get the ball back if he hurries. Hustle a little bit. Nope. Okay, pause. We definitely have to change our instructions. All right, cancel that. We need to go to tactics. All right, so we need to go attacking. We need to go back to, not that. All right, come on, boys. Don't let me down. More urgent, tighter marking. Get stuck in. Slightly higher. All right. Perez, Gomez. I'd kind of like to get Serta in there. I know Perez has played a great game, but I kind of want to get Serta in there for his shooting ability. And, you know, we're going to bring in Carr for Stoneman because Stoneman has played so terribly. All right, let's go. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Paulo Jr. to Diaz. Come on, boys. Let him go right around him. Big tackle from Carr. Okay. 4 minutes. 4 minutes is all we got. Corner from Madison. Unbelievable. Giving up a 2-goal lead. Paulo Jr. taking his sweet time. 3 minutes to go. Sends in a low cross. Mason Toy. Tobin, come on, get the steal. Sort of. Baraga Toriyama. 1 minute to go. Here's our final gasp. Williams to Gomez. Sends it in. Headed wide. Terrible save, but Toriyama makes the best of it. Boots it downfield. There's the final whistle. 4-3. Lansing Ignite. Terrible. Terrible second half. Pep talk. Assertive. Disappointment. Disappointment. Who seems demotivated? Rafa. Individual talk. Let's be passionate. No. Assertive. Not pleased. There. Fire up. Fire up. That was awful, boys. Nation gets Lansing firing. I don't like the sound of that. Since his arrival, Lansing cannot be accused of his failing to tell his players how to find the net. Okay. So, the phrasing of that is very bad. You know, Lansing firing. It sounds like I just lost my job. But no, it means, you know, we're scoring a lot of goals. Anyway, not happy about any of that. Competitions. Obviously, we're still stuck in 5th place. Madison vaults up to 1st place. That's going to hurt us. You know, if TFC2 wins, boy, we're looking bad. All right, we're going to pause it here and come back to see the results of the rest of the game. Okay, we're back with our little league in review. Looks like a draw between TFC and Richmond, so that's still a bad result for us because that puts us 4 points back of TFC2 now. Draw with Orlando City doesn't really make a difference. North Texas, big win, vaults them back up into 1st place with their big win over Tucson. Chattanooga over Greenville. Madison 4-3 over Lansing. What a terrible, terrible result. I mean, I thought we were finally going to have a nice, calm victory, get out of there 3-1, no problems, and then we let Madison back in the game. Got to figure something else out. Got to work on our formations. Right now, we've only got one 4-4-2 formation, and that's not really going to work for us. So maybe figure a more defensive formation where we bring a defensive midfielder in, something like that to work on for next time. And that's going to do it. Until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.